We're back from the break, and he shoves right away, and I don't have calling cards. Top pair here, but I'm afraid of a raise, so just check for pot control, I guess. Yeah, and he bets almost the size of the pot, but relatively small to the chips in play, I suppose. Here I'm shoving. Checks back the ace, which is kind of weird. On a club draw, maybe. Bet small again. Hey, it's a pretty good flop. And, well, he did have a club draw, but he also had me beat. Boom hand. I only boom hands I point it out. These are kind of connecting. I probably should loosen up more anyway. He checks to me, which is great. I'm going to turn off hotkeys so I don't bet the minimum. There we go. Nothing going on now. Nice river though. I'm okay with calling off that much with the flush. Definitely he could have a boat though. Or big overbet here. Not going to call off with a draw. Let's get the mouse out of the way. Oops. I held my finger down on the hotkey too long and it folded. I have a bad habit of doing that too. Gotta be nice and short. Another 3 of a kind board here without a pair, which really sucks. Checked it back, but even 2 higher cards than, like if he has a king, any king, I'm beat, but not anymore. Let's bet the minimum, although if he does have a pair, oh, there you go. Another big overbet. And again, we have a draw, which is unfortunate. He may be on to that. Saucy million. I don't drink, buddy, but that's all right. Another 3 of a kind on the board here. Can't do much with that. Here on a nut draw, I think I'm going to go for it. Just because it's the nuts and it would be fun to win with the nuts. And this tournament's not very big, so time to take a chance. And unfortunately, chance is not going to work out. Yeah. Here we have, I guess, the second nut, so long as Kaya doesn't have 10-10, so we gotta bet something, just to make sure we get a bet in there. Definitely need some, take this one down. I think this is the only one left, yeah. At time of the night, tournaments are all winding down. Two pair here. This I'm shoving with the aces over here. Really hasn't done much here. He folds, that's cool. The aces are good here. And another final table there. This is just a 1K event, but final tabling these is pretty cool because it's really hard to stay alive early on. 61K for first here. And I'm going to shove that. Try and teach the limpers a lesson. And by saying that, they'll probably beat me, but oh, there you go. Right on. Sometimes you jinx it just by doing that, but works that time. That's good. Ace 8, I'm not going to play. Here with just a pair of threes, not stoked about it, but I might bet just in case I can get him. He might fold better. Nope, not calling that. I am calling this. Straight draw. Another draw, flush draw. No. Not today. Second place, good for 108,000. Say it's a good game, but it's already closed. 100K though, nothing to complain about. Too small of a flush to play there. Here I'm shoving from the button. It looks like could be anything, but from this guy with all the chips, I expect to be called by a good hand, which I might have pretty good equity with. But kings is a bummer from the big blind. Speaking of kings, let's do something dumb. Let's limp. Maybe they'll ISO raise me. Oh man. Of course the ace comes, right? But I'm getting this in. I'm in 3-bet down here, just to confuse good old crockies. and the kings were good enough there. He does 4-bet. He 4-bets all the time. It's great. 50%. 50% when we're 5 or 6 handed. So I'm going to call. And let's make fun of good old myself. Right on. Here we are in last. Shove under the gun should look pretty strong, so yeah. Oh, guns ablaze and just went off here. Guess that's what happens when you play Jack 3 and Queen 7 though. He folds to c-bets a fair amount on the bottom left here. That's not good though. You can see raise c-bet 13%. Not very often. I'll give him the credit on this one. Don't really want to shove. Oh, there you go. Didn't really want to shove that. So, kind of did the work for me, I suppose. This I am going to shove though. Okay. Claus, who's a good guy. Limp percentage. Limp 3%. Limp 3%. That may be a raise. Though I'm not sure. And the good thing about recording a session is I have no idea what happened on the table down here. So when I put this up on YouTube, even I can check it out and find out. I think this is the final table in the bottom right here. Yeah. Big old flip there. I have a two-way draw here. Up and down draw, I guess. And not that big, I'll call once. Here, I'm showing. 1K event. Let's do it. Bet's even really small here. And that's what you like to see happen. Got a full ace high there. That's fun. Bit of a needle, just for good measure. Thinking, because obviously I don't like my low cards, but I guess I shouldn't think so long about queens. Unless the flop comes king king and they bet out the pot. Aces, yeah. Aces in the bottom left here. No. Big old 3-bet here. I don't know very much about this player, but ace 8 for that much of my stack. No. Maybe I should bet something against a fellow Canadian. Oh, not Canadian. Sorry, Doc. We'll take you any day, though. Deuce might be good. Deuce is good. Now that I'm down to a reasonable number of games, turn the animation back on. See some cards flying around. With the recorder running, which I just use QuickTime, by the way, for recording my screen, and Poker Tracker, and however many tables I was playing earlier. Sometimes I like to give my computer a break and turn the animations off. This looks like a good spot to call with aces, don't you think? Sometimes I turn the animations off so my computer doesn't freak out. Because it's a laptop, I'm sure the fan is really loud as it is. That's a good result here. Min 3-bets. Not donking away yet. I might donk away in 10 minutes, but not donking yet. Another min 3-bet. But I'm really not folding for the small price. So. I guess I have to check to him. And he does that again. Which stinks. Ugh, less than a small blind here to call. I'm calling anything. Yeah, I need an ace or a 5. Nope. Here, I'd normally raise, but I guess if he's going to min 3-bet me, I'm just going to happily check. I will abide. So draw here. I guess the pot's really small there. Missed the draw. Got a fold. Finally got a fold. That's great. Flop the straight here. Here, I guess I don't really mind if he 3-bets me, so I'm just going to raise this one. And he folds. Let's keep the pressure on here with the 8-10. Not calling off with 7-3 though, as much as I recognize his fight back. Don't really want to raise with 6-3 either. Am going to raise with kings though. And a straight draw here, but I'm going to check because of the ace. Again, here's another case where I don't mind if I get 3-bet, so I'm just going to raise it up. Yeah, when you check to me here, I will happily check back. If he has an ace, I figure he's going to bet eventually anyway, so I'm happy to just keep checking. And if I bet and he doesn't have an ace, he's probably going to instantly fold, so... no. He checks it, so don't think he would slow down 3 times. So let's get a bet in. Yeah. Here's a case. I raised it up because the cards are just too good to see a cheap flop, I think, and I'm not gonna hide anything from this guy. Like, he'll see the flop anyway. He raises me. I think this is the first time I've 4-bet him. Wow, that sucks. Bet big here, just trying to get him to fold like ace high and that kind of stuff. And yeah, there you go. Trips here. Hope that's good. Just no diamond. Oh, full house now. Good. Has it been 10 minutes yet? Can I donk this? This heads up on the top left. I didn't actually expect it to take this long. That's kind of cool. With position, I think I'm okay to call this. Maybe not. Maybe it was too big of a bet to call, because now I can't call this, and I'm getting 4-1, but nothing going on. Here now. It's interesting here in the top left now. I limped the button and he insta-checked. Yeah. Second pair, I don't think. Might be good, but I don't think so. I don't buy it, sir. I don't buy it. Wow, set over set. And he continues. I wonder if I'm good here, though. Is it donk time yet? I think it's donk time. Oh! No, he got me good there. No. No. King high, I think, is good against his 4 big blind stack range. And not the case, but we flop good. Cause steals a whole ton. So I'm going to fight back a little bit. And he 4-bets. 27% 4-bet. Not doing anything there. I guess it's only 600 more. Probably have, what do they call, reverse implied odds through the roof, which isn't good, but see if I can donk shove this one. I can rep, probably, I mean, jacks of course, but ace jack, stuff like that. Maybe a club draw, but Cos knows I'm not that much of a donkey. Maybe used to be, not anymore. Be interesting to know what he had, but we'll never know. No, I guess I'm gonna min raise this. He might 3-bet me again, hopefully. No, he knew. 3 big blinds or so. And got him. And not anymore. Queen 9 I'm definitely showing. And we're dominated. And river the straight like a champ. I'm betting in the top left because it's all kinds of stuff going on this board and he didn't show any interest in it, so happy to take it down with that monster of a Jack 4. Here I'm gonna min raise. Hopefully he 3-bets or 3-bet shove or something. He just calls, but he's got less than the pot behind, which is kind of weird. Definitely calling this. And now we got him. Good game. 61K for first. Right on. That was fun. That might be the first 1K main lobby tournament I've won. As I said there, I think I said before, they're pretty hard to win, not because of the overwhelming level of skill, but the structure, which doesn't seem to load, is very fast and there's not a lot of room for mistakes. So first place, awesome. And yes, I am Chrome. These kind of hands are kind of fun to play with sometimes, but not with 3 hearts and Shaka are really short here. Let's do a humble brag. Oh, let's call this first. Type it, hope for good luck. Yes. Here again, I'm gonna bet because nice board for somebody, you would think. Yeah, and I got a fold. That's good. Here, Ace King, I'm doing something drastic. I'm going to wait A to see if they make a joke about using my time bank. And also, because I actually need to think of a size, because it is a 4-bet. Let's ask. Maybe they'll do the work for me. I figure you don't know unless you ask. He's scared. Let's make it small. 1677. All right. It's annoying for Crockies because he's getting like almost 6-1 or something stupid. And he folded. Now I get 5 bet. That's awesome. Let's shove. I think it's time to shove. Yeah, and he got cooler. Brutal. Oh, that's how you make 3-6 deuce deuce work. What's something funny for GG? Gosh, goofballs. Oh, another sick cooler. Here I typed what I totally meant. I might have to split this one up again. Ten, 5, 3 deuce here on the left. Not nearly as lucky playing bad cards as the other guy. I think I'm gonna call this pretty much like a third of my stack is already in. Hope for some connecting cards or some spades. So he's got a whole bunch of my outs. No. So we bubbled this one, this massive 27 chip entry, but that's the way it goes. Let's make this on the other side here. Humble brag earlier tonight. I got it in good. This is the privilege free roll. I don't know why I said humble brag, it's totally the opposite. That was quite the sight to see. I had a huge amount of chips, And this was like 10 or 15 minutes after the add-on period or whatever. And that was not what I wanted to see happen. Let's open this up, get some information here. Yeah. That's a pretty awesome card. Feels weird to only have one table. Because this isn't such a giant prize pool, I'm going to close the lobby and we can show some people who are a whole lot better at poker than I am. Final table of the Super Tuesday where somebody wins 120,000 American dollars. Maybe I shouldn't go crazy with this. Steal percentage is pretty low too, so. Oh, 10 high. I was checking Crocky's limb stats here. We always joke around with them. Oh shoot. I guess I'm calling this. I'm not excited to see his ace though. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. In last place here, it'll be half IOU stack, half tin stack, and not a whole lot to Amanda, but let's go for it. Yeah, that's good. Like the Anzac tournament that started with 7 players and the final table had 6 on it. I'm not sure if that counted. Jack 6. You bet the flop with Jack 6. And the river. That's awesome. And he's short too. Why not? Kaz wants me to talk about how much of a donk Crockies is in the video. I think I'm a little bit too much like Orlando then. Pretty much you just got to picture what Orlando would do, then do the opposite, and people will like you. Yeah. That's a true story too. He posted pictures of the tournament lobbies on the message board of how he made a bunch of money, and people were discounting him, saying, no, he didn't win all that money, so he posted pictures of the tournament lobbies. Maybe I should. Just because I'm horribly impatient. I was hoping there'd be some hypers running. Maybe I can play some cheap ones. I used to play these. I played them for real money. I played them for fun. I just about did it all with these. The 6 max hyper Singos. They're a ton of fun. You can shove first hand if you want. Nobody really cares. You get called a donkey and move on with your day. It's wonderful. Aces, obviously, we know what to do with aces. Second last place too, I'm in right now, so let her rip. Let's put this over here. Actually, let's switch these. Because these Super Tuesday people are likely not talking. So I'll put that down low. Crocus has been cooler left, right, left, right, and center. No, I assure you, I did have aces. Oh shoot, I wanted that to show up. You can go on the hyper sit and go here. They went nuts with Jack 9 and King 4. Jack 9 prevails in the epic monsters battle. Fold. This is it's always good for a laugh. If it happens in the main lobby, I'd probably, well, I may not notice when I'm playing so many tables, but it's worth a good laugh here. Did that not send? There we go. And he's good. That's terrific. Oh, let me flop the queen in this monstrous 2k sit and go. Oh well. Don't really want to shove in case I don't want to go out for crockies if you've only got 2 big blinds back, so I'm going to check this. I think I'm going to shove now. I think they would have raised pairs pre-flop, so the ace might be good, but I expect them to fold. Yeah. And we're on another break.